Hey guys, it's Beauty and I'm back with another video. Actually, I am remaking my I almost got kidnapped video because my video got deleted. I deleted my video on accident. Let me tell y'all how. So there was when you upload your video, it tells you it shows you all the videos that you uploaded, shows you the views, and it's just it's basically like a timeline of all the videos that you did. So on my timeline, my I almost got kidnapped video was on there twice. So I was trying to cancel one of them and both of them got deleted. So here I am trying to remake my video. So in this video, I'm a little bummed out about it. So I'm gonna try to have as much energy, as much enthusiasm as I did before. I'm gonna try to remember all the things that I said in the last video, and I basically am trying to just redo this video the exact same way that I did it before. So to start this video off, don't forget to click that subscribe button, don't forget to like it, don't forget to comment other videos that you guys want me to do, and yeah, let's get right in the video. So today is Monday and the incident happened on Friday, last week Friday, a few days ago. So I was at home making dinner, and while I was cooking I was starting to get some cramps. So I decided to relax and just sit on the couch. So while I'm sitting on the couch, my mom calls me and she's like, I need you to get your nails and feet done, a pedicure and manicure for this thing that I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So they're trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to get there, how am I going to get back home or whatever. So my dad comes home and he's telling me that he's about to leave and go somewhere. So I'm like, okay, maybe I can ask him to take me. So I asked him to take me, and eventually he takes me. I'm gonna just skip all that part and I'm just go straight into the incident. So after I finished getting everything done, I came out the nail salon. While I was coming out the nail salon, I was hungry. So because I got there about maybe 4, and by the time I was leaving it was about 7:30. So I was hungry and I was in a plaza. So I was pretty sure there was places that I can eat some food. So but I didn't want anything too big. I just wanted a little snack. So I was trying to find a place to go eat, and I was looking at the places, I was trying to see the names of the places on the building or whatever. And as I was looking, I felt the urge to look behind me. So I looked behind me one time, and when you glance at something, it doesn't really catch your attention the first time. So I just glanced, and then I looked back in front of me, and then I started to look at the names again. So I felt another urge to look behind me. So I looked behind me again, and I noticed a white SUV was driving extremely slow behind me. So at first, I didn't really pay too much attention to it. I didn't really get scared like that because it happens to me before, a vehicle will drive slow, but then after a while, they just speed off. But for some reason, this car did not speed off. So I was walking, and I noticed that I seen a door with a D on it. And everybody knows that's Dunkin' Donuts. And if everybody know me, they know I love Dunkin' Donuts. So I got excited. I got a little excited. And I was about to walk inside Dunkin' Donuts because nothing else was catching my attention. So while I was about to enter into Dunkin' Donuts, I remembered that there was a car following behind me. So as I opened the door to Dunkin' Donuts, the door and the walls are kind of glass, so you could just see right through them. So when I was walking in, and then I turned to the side and I opened the door and I looked through the door to see if the van was still there. So when I looked to the side, I noticed that the van parallel parked and just parked there. It was just sitting there. So I went to the Dunkin' Donuts, and I was waiting for about 20-25 minutes for the person to come and actually ask me what I wanted and give me what I need. So I was getting irritated and very impatient. So I went to the pickup area and I was like, excuse me, ma'am, I've been waiting here for you to come and serve me. So she asked me what I wanted, and I told her I just wanted a donut. So she ended up giving it to me for free. So after about 26-27 minutes of me being in that Dunkin' Donuts, I was finally leaving. So before I exited out the door, I remembered that there was a van following me. So while I was going out, mind you, the glasses were clear. So before I even got out, I seen the van, and I'm pretty sure the person inside the van seen me. So while I'm walking out, as soon as I step one foot out of the Dunkin' Donuts, the car comes out of park and it starts to drive slow again behind me, like it starts to follow me again. So I'm there like panicking. Now I'm definitely panicking. Like my mind is just going crazy right now. So I was about to like walk off the sidewalk for the plaza, and I was like trying to figure out, okay, am I gonna scream? Am I gonna run? Am I gonna try to tell somebody like, listen, hey, somebody's following me, I need some help? So the first thing that came to my mind was go back into the Dunkin' Donuts. So I make a U-turn, I cut that part right there, and I just went straight back into the Dunkin' Donuts. I was not getting snatched today. It was not happening, boo. Nope. Save it for another time. Save it for somebody else, because it's not about to be Abigail Scully. So I walked back into the Dunkin' Donuts, and I called my dad. I was like, Dad, yo, like, there's this van following me, and I don't know what to do. And he told me to like look at their license plate or whatever, and send it to him, and if something go down, he's calling the police or whatever. So yeah, I ended up not doing that, and then I basically just calmed myself down, and then I went back out the Dunkin' Donuts. So I was about to walk off the plaza again because I didn't see the van, but you know how at the end of a plaza there's like a part where you could drive like around the corner? I was scared that the van might be around the corner, or the man might be there. He might just snatch me and just throw me in the car or whatever. So I was not trying to have that. So I don't know why I thought about it, and I'm pretty sure it was probably God that probably told me to do it. But I went to the other side of the plaza, and I looked around the corner, and I seen the van parked up. And then I seen a man with a white shirt and some blue jeans come out of the car. It was a black man, and he went from his car to meet some other guy in this black SUV. So I kind of panicked because I felt like when he came out the car, he looked my way and he saw me. So I'm there trying to figure out, oh my gosh, like, what am I going to do? Am I going to call my sister to ask her to get me an Uber? And I'm just there like, you guys don't know how lonely I felt. Like, I just felt like I was helpless. I didn't know what to do. Nobody was there. My dad and my brother and my sister was in Miami. Well, my sister-in-law, that's what I call her. But they were all in Miami. My stepmom was at home with no car, and she had all the babies. And my mother and my sister were in Fort Lauderdale. So I felt like I was just all alone. I was by myself. All the stores were closing because it was like late at night. So I didn't really know what to do, guys. So I'm just there panicking. So I'm like, should I tell my sister to order me an Uber? So while I was contemplating, I was like, you know what? I'm going to just walk. I'm going to just power walk. So I was out of there. Power walk into the other side of the plaza. I was getting that work in. Going to the other side of the plaza. So I finally get to the other side of the plaza. And guess who pops up to my left? The van. I look to my left, and there's the van sitting at a stop sign waiting for me right there. So the van, like, this is the plaza. I'm on this side of the plaza, and the van's on this side of the plaza at a stop sign. So I'm about to come off the sidewalk, and I look to my left, and I see the van just at the stop sign. So I come right back, and I'm just like scared, so I jerk back a little bit, and then I look back around the corner, and I see the van come up a little bit. It didn't even come my way. It just came up a little bit and made a U-turn at the stop sign. So I took that opportunity, and I basically ran to the main road. I was not having it. I took off to the main road. Nails done and all. Listen, cause who? Not me. So while everything is going down, I was like, you know what, maybe I should call my mom because she deserves to know what's going on. So I'm calling her, and I'm telling her the story or whatever, and she's like, oh, I don't know, why did that make you walk? I don't know, this and that. You shouldn't be walking this late at night that far. And everyone who knows me knows that I already don't know. I already don't like to walk. So if I tell you that it's not far, it's really not far. So I'm trying to tell her that, but she's really not listening to me. So I'm just like, okay. So while all of this is happening, like, well, not while all of this is happening, but me walking from the plaza to my house, nothing was happening. I was just like, what was basically going on was I was just scared, and I was talking to my mom. So I finally got home, and my stepmom opened the door, and I walked in the house, and then I called my friend. The first thing I did was call my friend and tell her what happened. And she was just like panicking with me. She was like, oh my God, like, are you okay? You know, she was being there. So afterward, I actually got very paranoid. I was going to my bed, and while I turned off the light for the living room, I saw the same man like standing in the living room, like just looking at me. And then when I came in my room, I saw the man again, like this bunk bed. When I was going up the bunk bed, I glanced at the bottom bunk and I saw him like just there. So I was a little paranoid. But I'm telling you guys this story to tell you to be mindful of your surroundings. Like my mom mentioned a very important part about how she was proud because she's glad that I was cautious. I was being mindful of, like, you know, the stuff around me. If I didn't notice that the van was driving extremely slow, I would have probably kept walking, or I would have probably got the donut and just kept walking, and I would have probably got snatched up that same night. And I believe that it was God though. But even though I'm always mindful of my surroundings, I watch people's vibes, and I make sure that, you know, wherever I am, I'm safe. Like, that's just me. Like, if I feel like I feel uncomfortable, or if I feel like somebody is giving me like a wrong vibe or something, I make sure that I separate myself, because listen, I have a life to live, and I already have my goals set. I have a few goals that I want to accomplish before anything happens to me, and you know, I need those to actually happen. So yeah. But another thing is that if anything like that is happening to anybody, like any one of you guys, I suggest that the first person you call is not your parent. Like, I think that's kind of where I went wrong. I should have called the police first thing, because why did I call my dad if he was all the way in downtown Miami? The first person that I should have called was the police, and they would have been able to find my location and send a police officer to me as quick as possible. A police officer could have been right around the corner, and I could have got picked up and dropped home. Like, as simple as that. Like, that's the first thing that I should have did. I feel like the only time that I need to consult my parents about stuff like right away when they're happening is if they're right beside me, or if I'm in a store and they're in the parking lot. That's a different story. Yes, talk to them about it. Tell them how you feel. If you feel uncomfortable, if somebody's watching you a certain type of way that you don't feel is appropriate or is comfortable, if it's not comfortable, then let them know. Like, if they're right beside you, be like, hey mom or hey dad, this person's looking at me weird and I don't feel comfortable about it. And if you feel like you could be in danger, let them know. I'm not saying don't tell your parents if you feel uncomfortable. I'm just saying at the most convenient time, that's when you should tell them. Because I feel like when I did call my dad, the first thing he told me to do was to write it down and send it to him instead of calling the police. And I feel like, I feel like it's not his fault though, because that's the thing with parents. They feel like they want to be there for you. They want to save you at your like worst moments and stuff. So I'm not blaming him at all, because I feel like if I was in his shoes, I would have done the same thing. I would have told my daughter, look, you better call me, okay? But I feel like I should have called the police at the time. And yeah, I'm just telling y'all, like, just be mindful of what's going on around y'all. And yeah, guys, so thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Comment some videos that you guys want me to do, some challenges, some pranks. I don't care what it is. If you want to see me do another video, tell me what video you want me to do. If you want me to do reactions, challenges, pranks, more story times, singing videos, comment it all, and I'll do it just for y'all. So I love you guys very, 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 very much. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up button, and share it. I'll really appreciate it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Mwah.